All right, let's talk about an appliance that completely tries to rethink a daily chore. We're opening the door, or, well, maybe I should say sliding open the drawers, on the Fisher& Paykel double dish drawer. Is this thing just a cool gimmick, or is it a genuine revolution for your kitchen? Let's dive in and find out.
Think about it. Your traditional dishwasher, it's an all-or-nothing kind of machine. You've got one giant tub, you can only run one cycle at a time, and you have to deal with that big, heavy door that you're always bending over to load and unload. The dish door concept it flips that whole idea around. It's built to run true half loads, so you can run two totally different cycles at the same time. And it gets rid of that one heavy door for two light, easy-to-open drawers.
So how does it actually solve that dilemma we were talking about? Well, it all comes down to its main feature, this innovative two-drawer system that gives you a level of flexibility you just don't get anywhere else. So because these drawers work completely on their own, you get this incredible freedom. Just picture it. You could be washing your delicate wine glasses up top on a gentle cycle while the bottom drawer is blasting away at greasy pots and pans on heavy duty. You never have to wait to have a full load again. And here's the thing that owners just absolutely love. You can use one drawer as a place to store your clean dishes ready to be put away while you're actively loading dirty ones into the other. It really truly changes the whole flow of your kitchen.
You know, the people who own them really say it best. They say it's like having two dishwashers, but in the space of just one. And that right there, that's the core idea. It's not just a fancy design. It's about getting twice the utility.
Okay, so the flexibility is obviously a huge plus, but that leads us to the really important question, right? It's convenient, sure, but is it actually a good dishwasher? Let's take a look at the performance. First thing you'll notice is how quiet it is. I mean, ridiculously quiet. We're talking 45 decibels. To put that in perspective, a normal conversation is around 60 decibels. So this means you can run it in an open concept kitchen and it's not going to interrupt your movie night. It's one of those premium features you really notice, or actually you don't notice it, which is the whole point.
And it's not just quiet. It's packed with all the features you'd expect from a high-end appliance. You've got 6 different wash programs for everything from heavy duty to delicate. It's Energy Star certified, so it's efficient. It even has intelligent sensors that adjust the wash cycle depending on how dirty your dishes are. And the build quality? Well, it's fantastic. Stainless steel tubs, soft close rails, and a really sleek design that just disappears into your cabinetry.
But what about how much it can actually hold? The total capacity is 14 place settings, which breaks down to 7 in each drawer. Now, for most couples or smaller families, that's going to be more than enough. The one thing you hear from users, though, is that really big items like a giant roasting pan or a huge stock pot can be a bit of a tight squeeze.
But to be fair, we really need to talk about the practical stuff, the potential downsides you absolutely need to know before you even think about buying one. And the first thing we have to talk about is the price. Let's be real. This kind of innovation and high-end design, it comes with a premium price tag. You're typically looking at a starting price of over $1,700. So yeah, it's a serious investment for your kitchen. Okay, listen up because this might be the single most important thing to know. Almost all the major complaints you hear about these, they come down to bad installation. Because you have 2 separate drawers, each one needs its own proper high-loop drain. If a plumber doesn't set it up right, dirty water from one drawer can actually back up into the other one and your dishes won't get clean. This is not a DIY job unless you are 100% sure you know what you're doing. Get a pro. And like any high-performance machine, it needs a little bit of love to keep running well. But the good news is, it's super simple. All you have to do is clean the filter every few weeks and maybe give the spray arms a quick rinse once in a while. That's it. That little 5-minute job prevents the blockages that cause streaks and ensures you get that great performance you paid for. Now, the warranty is definitely a big plus. You get 2 years on both parts and labor, which is better than a lot of the competition. But it's also fair to point out that some owners have said that getting service for repairs can be a slow process. So here's a little pro tip. Buy it from a retailer that's known for having really strong customer support. That way you have an extra safety net if you ever need it. Okay, so we've been through the innovation, the performance, the price, and all the practical stuff. Let's bring it all home and try to answer that big final question.
Is this the right appliance for your kitchen? So let's just boil it down. In the pros column, you've got that incredible, unmatched flexibility. It's whisper quiet. The ergonomic design is a dream to use, and it's really efficient with water and energy. On the cons side, you're looking at that premium price point. The installation is absolutely critical to get right. It might struggle with your biggest pieces of cookware, and it does require that little bit of regular maintenance.
So what's the bottom line? The Fisher & Paykel Double Dish Drawer is, without a doubt, a true innovator. It's an absolute game changer for day-to-day convenience, especially if you have a smaller household or if you just really, really value a smooth, efficient kitchen. But that convenience comes at a cost, both in the upfront investment and the need to get the installation and the care right.